Good evening everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you have read the title, I'm talking about one of my friends and how I lost one of my friends. My friend didn't die. We're just not really that close anymore. And I need to talk about it because if I don't talk about it, I'm actually gonna go insane or crazy because this week has not been that great, let me tell you. Right now we're gonna talk about this friend. So at school, you know, grade 9 in the beginning, it was only 3 of us, and it stayed that way for like a whole year until grade 10 came. 2 of the people in the group decided to bring more people into the group. You know what I'm saying? They started bringing people, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Because this I've always like thought like, you know, it was just gonna be 3 of us, like always and forever, you know, just 3 of us. That way, no drama, no nothing. Like, you know, it's easier if you have less friends to deal with, and I like it that way. I'm gonna be honest, I never liked when people would bring other people into the group like that. It would annoy me because then I would have to meet new people and start talking to them and associating with them. But besides the point, it wasn't all that bad, you know. It was okay, it was good, blah, 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 blah. So there was this one time, one of the persons in the friend group brought these 2 other people. One of those people...
Is this proper grammar? I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, one of those people were black, right? And I'm the only black person in the group, right? So I was like, okay, I can have another black friend. Like, I was excited, you know, we're good. Everything's good. We're good. You know, time passes by, months, weeks, days, and we become good friends. We are good friends. I don't want to say this person's name, but they know who they are. So I'm just going to call them Alec. That's not her actual name. I'm just going to call her Alex. And she does watch my videos. Well, she used to. I'm not sure if she does now ever since this whole thing happened. But so me and Alex became good friends, I would say. I don't know about her. I don't know if she thought we weren't that good as friends, but I thought we were good friends, you know, hang out all the time with the other people in the group, blah blah blah, talk. And this year I started noticing something and I couldn't understand it like at all. I was confused. One day I just noticed that okay, so we have in grade 11 I have art first period, right? And so Alex is also in that class, and some other friends that sit with us at lunch are also in that class, right? So we all sit in a group at the table and we're all good, you know, everything was good for like the first half, like a month or something. And then the next month I start noticing that Alex is like not talking to us anymore. She doesn't sit with us at lunch anymore. Everybody in our friend group's like, what the heck is going on? You know, like, what is happening? Like, I asked them like, oh, you know, like Alex, like she's not talking to us anymore. Like, she's just distancing herself. Like, is there something, like, do you guys know what's going on? No one knew what the hell was going on. So a couple days pass and I finally decide to ask Alex what's going on. So I texted her on Snapchat. So I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be straightforward, you know, all that. And I was like, why are you so distant, you know? And she goes on to explain like she doesn't feel like she belongs in the group anymore. She's going through some stuff, and then she goes on more and more to explain that she doesn't feel like she could go through stuff. She feels like she's the only one in the group that is not allowed to go through like a hard time or whatever, and blah blah blah. And I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, sis, what are you talking about? When has anybody ever told you that you're not allowed to go through stuff? And then I was like, you know, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but blah blah blah. But like, it would have been best if we talked about this in person, but we never got a chance to because Alex could not make time in her schedule to make that appointment for us. So that's canceled. After that conversation, it got worse and worse and worse until there was nothing there. So And what I'd be my worst is that, I don't know, I think Alex doesn't like us anymore, like, period. I feel like she's never gonna come back, and it will never be the way it was before, because I feel like it was both our faults at the end of the day. Like, we just ruined it. It would have been better if, you know, Alex had come to talk to us first, instead of not saying anything and keeping her mouth shut. You don't have to tell us the whole story, but you could have, like, you know, dropped a little hint that, like, you're not doing so good and you don't feel like talking and you got your own stuff to do. Like, we could fully understand that, you know? But she didn't do that. And what we did was that we talked behind her back, but we weren't saying anything bad. Like we weren't calling her, like, bitch, whatever, like, you know, fuck that thought, blah blah blah. We were never saying any of that. We were just talking about how the fact, like, that she left us and started talking to these other group of people, and we have no idea why. And the thing is with this other group of people is that they used to be in our friend group, right? Arguments happened and drama happened, so now that they're not really, like, included in the group anymore. I don't know, we're, like, okay with that group. We're not good friends, but we're okay with the other group, right? Alex left us for that group, and we were all, like, confused. This is how we started seeing things after Alex stopped talking to us, associating with us, and starting hanging out with the other group of people. A lot of people in the group, we always want to make plans, right? But we can never follow out with the plans and none of that. Like, that rarely ever happens. There's, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 plans that have actually happened with all of us, like, involved. And so we were talking about going all these places with, you know, Alex included and blah 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 before all of this happened. And now that Alex is not talking to us anymore and she left us for the other group, Alex is going to these places that we wanted to go with her, with the other group. And then I think that threw everybody off, and everybody started getting, like, really pissed off and angry. But to be honest, I was at the sideline just watching everything. Like, I really wanted to be a neutral party, but I can't be a neutral party because I have an opinions. Now it's just really bad. It's really bad, and I can't do anything to fix it. There's nothing I can do to fix it. It just got to the point where I don't think anything can be undone unless Alex were to come forward and say something to us, because I'm tired of like, approaching her. And so now the situation in art class is always awkward. I mean, I don't want it to be awkward, so I try not to think about, like, anything that ever happened, but it's always going to be there at the back of my mind. So yeah, so, like, now our situation is that Alex doesn't come to lunch anymore. She doesn't talk to us anymore. None of us even, like, remember the last time we actually had a full conversation with Alex. It was probably, like, 2 months ago, a month ago, because this has been going on for too damn long and it needs to stop. But is it gonna stop? No. At this point, Alex is, like, no longer our friend. I don't know what happened to Alex, you know, I don't know what happened to you, but was it really that bad that you had to stop being friends with everybody else in the group, that you couldn't talk to nobody, but you could tell the other side of group of people because you feel like they could understand? I don't know, that's just, like, literally how I see it, and I can't get your point of view because you're not giving me, like, a clear you know, point of view, because I can't see it from your point of view. I'm sorry, I'm only gonna see it from mine, and I need to understand what the hell happened. But am I going to? No. So in art class, it's just I make a little side conversations with Alex, but, like, nothing big. Like, for example, like, in art class, I'll just ask her, like, what was your mark on the last assignment that we did, blah blah blah, like, that type of stuff. That's, like, the most conversation that I'll have with her these days. Nothing more and nothing less. I don't want to be sad, I don't want to be none of this, I don't want to feel anything, you know. But it makes me sad that that there's a high chance that Alex is never gonna come back. She can't come back because of the way things are set up now, and it's just gonna, like, we can't just let this blow over, you know. Like, it was a big thing that happened, and I can't fix it, and I wish I could, but I can't fix it. I don't know what to do. As I said before, I feel like I need to talk about this because I'm gonna go crazy or go stupid.
Go crazy! Go stupid!
Pretty much all that I have to share with you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this little, you know, story time, whatever it was. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that new stuff. Share this with your friends, blah 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 blah. And I'll see you guys next week with another video.